Okay, today we can use our words as instruments of healing and self-discovery. Okay, through mindful reflection, through compassionate dialogue, we have the opportunity to mend old wounds, heal past conflicts, pave the way for greater emotional well-being and understanding. So sit back, relax, and join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We'll gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, how to utilize this energy, own this energy, and move forward today and every day. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. And welcome to your daily focus for April the 15th, 2024. Now we'll start with the numerology. And before we get too far ahead here, I just want to mention that I got nothing done this weekend, okay? But I wanted to, but I couldn't. My camera blew up on me, my microphone, and so we're on microphone number 3 for the year already. But I believe Mercury retrograde is playing a beautiful little part in all of this. So I had to order a new camera. I had to order a new mic. They came like an hour ago. It took me a little bit to set everything up. Hopefully I've set everything up. So why I'm telling you this is, let me know. Let me know if the image isn't clear or you can't hear me or there's some kind of lag or anything like that shows up in the video. Please let me know. And we'll go forward here. Now I don't know, usually I do the weeklies throughout the weekend, and so I didn't have a camera, I didn't have a mic. It kind of limits me on how many videos I can make. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. I don't really think I have enough time, but I'm going to try my very best to try and get something out for you. So stay tuned for that. Okay, to end, my goodness. So I had it all set up prior to everything blowing up. The 5-day passion challenge is going to be released on Patreon as of this morning. So if you are already a member on Patreon, then you probably have already noticed it there waiting for you. I do have it under the collections, so it's easy to find, and there'll be 5 of them released Monday through Friday of this week to really step into your passions, your dreams, your desires. Okay, so let's go to the numerology. We have a 15 energy. The 15 energy is, well, it's about what is limiting us, what is holding us back, what is not allowing us to go forward in the way we want. Maybe we need to release something, change something, edit something, tweak something in our life. Maybe we just need to see what is actually holding us back. Maybe we are unaware. Maybe it is a limitation imposed by somebody else and we've just followed suit. Or maybe we are self-sabotaging ourselves in some way and we don't even realize it. Under the 15 energy, we get the strength to see what is no longer working for us and allow it to fall into the fires, allow it to burn to ash and be the phoenix rising out of the ashes, the rebirth, the new path forward. Okay, without the limitations and the sense of freedom attached to you now. 1 plus 5 is a 6 energy. The 6 energy is about our habits, our behaviors. So it could very well be that our habits, our behaviors are actually getting in our way. We're tripping over ourselves. So look at what habits you have, how you behave in certain arenas. Maybe when the boss talks you get, you just try to fade away to nothingness, right? So that you're not called upon, and really what you have to offer is great, and so you really want to step forward, but what is holding you back? And it could be, it could have been somebody there once upon a time that says, oh, don't be so loud. You shouldn't be so loud. People don't like it when you're so loud. People won't want to be around you if you're outspoken. So sit in the back here with me. Don't say anything. Okay, that's how they like it. And of course we want to be liked and we want to be loved, and we were told that at a time when we were impressionable to believe that. Now as we walked our path, we have gained wisdom and understanding, and we know that the only way to get our voice out there is to utilize our voice. So of course they want to hear us, and we do have something to share. So the sixth energy is looking at our habits, looking at our behaviors, what's working for us, what supports us, and what does not, and starting to tweak a few things in our life. Now, if we look at the daily numerology, it would be a 4 plus a 6 plus an 8, and that gives us an 18 energy, and that is about the inner self, that is about our inner balance, that is about bringing things into our life on a consistent basis in order to feel the freedom, in order to feel the liberation, in order to have a sense of optimism and courage and confidence and strength. So, look at some of the things that, what motivates me? What gets me going? Is it a topic? Is it a certain environment? Do I need to create a certain environment in order for me to really get motivated and get enthusiasm behind my ideas, my dreams, my passions, my goals? And also, what isn't working, okay? What is in your life right now that pulls you down, burdens you, weighs you down, takes, brings your energy down? So that you just don't have the oomph to get going. You don't have that drive. You can't build any momentum. There's no motivation there. So what motivates you? Okay, 1 plus 8 is a 9. The 9 is about releasing, letting go, completion, endings. It is about removing certain things in our life in order to make way for the new beginnings, the new starts, what we want to bring in to our environment on a regular basis. If we look at the astrology for the day, the sun is in Aries and our moon is in Cancer for the full day, really. Late tonight it'll move into Leo. So we'll wake up tomorrow morning with that beautiful Leo fire energy. Mercury will conjunct Chiron today. Okay, and that's going to bring in some potent opportunities for growth, for healing. And that mainly happens through the power of our thoughts, thinking things through, meditation, having that conversation seemingly with yourself, some mindful conversations with ourselves, and conversations with others. As we talk to others, maybe a mentor, maybe a therapist, maybe a best friend. But we see where we can have growth. We see where we can allow in healing. Now, back in March 20th, okay, we already experienced this energy. Mercury and Chiron met in the sky on March the 20th. And it's because Mercury is in retrograde that we are now revisiting the same energy. So because of this, chances are we're going to go back to the familiar territory and revisit past issues. So this time around, what we should be able to gain is a fresh perspective. Okay, something that will allow in a profound insight, an aha moment, understanding, clarity, wisdom. Our intuition is extremely strong, and we can navigate conversations quite easily. So this alignment encourages us to explore the depths of our psyche. Our psyche, that's it. Uncovering hidden wounds. That's what we really want to do here. We want to move past those hidden wounds, those things that made us stop, those things that don't allow us to go forward in the way we want. Okay, and allow in some healing, to know that you're on the right track, to know that you're allowed to do certain things. So, open up the dialogue and definitely look within. Okay, we'll turn to the cards. We had the gratitude card there. 4 of Cups was at the bottom. But we'll see if it shows up again. Maybe it all starts with gratitude. Okay, underlying energy is the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands tells me that you have walked many paths in order to get to the here and now. And because of those many paths that you have walked, you have picked up wisdom, knowledge, clarity, understanding. You've honed abilities and skills, talents. You've become wiser, more confident, stronger, and more of a belief in yourself and what you can accomplish and what you can do. And those paths may not seem to align with each other, but now you are standing there on the brink of a new path. We hold that wand, and we're sizing it up. This is the new path. We're looking at it. We're debating. Should we step into it? We're wearing white, so we know it's a brand new path. We're wearing red, so there's passion here, but there's courage as well. And it's going to take both passion and courage to really step into this. Now, the wands at the back represent the paths you've already walked. So each one has grown tall and straight and has growth on it. So we know that we're more than capable, and we have things now that back us up in order to move forward into this path. But that wand we're holding is gnarled and twisted, and there is no growth on it. So this is something where we are kind of debating, like there's a lot of gray area for us. There is risk involved. But do we believe in ourselves enough that we can overcome any kind of challenge that comes our way in this new path? This path could be, for each of us it'll be different, because we're doing a collective reading here. It's for everybody. So some of you, it may be in your job, in your career, maybe a hobby. It could be within your relationships. It could be your well-being, your spirituality. But we are thinking about if we can actually step into that path. Do we have a belief in ourselves, a belief in God, our angels, the universe? So do we have, can we embrace our courage, our strength to move forward in the way that we want to in this new path? Can we grow it into the success we see it as in our minds? We have the Queen of Cups, so it's very much about loving ourselves today, knowing that we are deserving and worthy of whatever we want to put in that cup. We're sitting here and we're quite serene. The scenery around us is beautiful. It's quiet. It's tame. And we hold that goblet, we hold that cup in our hand, and we look at it, we peer at it, very much like we are peering at the wand. That new path. Guess what? That cup represents the new path. So it's all about our new path forward today, and really giving it some thought to bring in some clarity, some understanding of how we can move forward, of what we need to do in order to move forward. And that might be the release of some things, or it might be the courage of stepping in to an unknown area of our life and embracing it. The Hermit. My goodness. The Hermit is, we're sitting in our reality right now. The Hermit is one who goes into the desert, into the cave, and he sits and he looks at what he has around him, surrounding him, in order to, in what he's accomplished. And now we're looking forward. We're going towards our tomorrow. We're going towards the, that's a star, although it kind of looks a little fuzzy here. Most tarot decks will have him holding the lantern with the star in it, okay? And what is the star? Making the impossible possible. A renewed hope, a sense of being able to move forward in some new way, in some new design. So we sit there and we look. We look at where we want to go, what we want to create, this new path. And once we understand what that new path is all about and what we need to give to it in order for it to become successful in our life, that is when we come out of the cave. That is when we come out of the desert and we go forward. Gosh, I wonder what the next card is going to be. The Five of Swords, healthy ego. We need a healthy ego here. Some people will come to give us advice and we need to listen. We need to have that dialogue. We need to have those conversations because they're actually giving us some words of wisdom to move us in the direction that we want to go, to avoid the pitfalls we want to avoid. Now, on the other hand, some people come to us and they just criticize us. They try and pull us down. They tell us that we shouldn't, we couldn't, we mustn't, we can't. And you can. You should. So those are the people, okay, we need to make some space with, but we need to have a healthy ego so that when people show up that are really trying to lend us a hand, we're listening to them. We're taking it in. We're not shutting them down. This is also a time when we could say something and then later on they come back with information to prove us wrong. and we hold by our word. We're like, oh, no, 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 I don't know where you got that from, because I'm telling you, it's like this. When almost, you can hear that inner voice going, oh gosh, they're right. I shouldn't have said something, but our ego is so inflated at this moment that we do not want to say, oh, I made a mistake. I was wrong. Or it was my fault. So a healthy ego is definitely something that we need today in order to go forward. We'll get an oracle card, but this is really looking at our path forward. This is really looking at the new path that we want to step into and what is preventing us, perhaps. And I don't even get the preventing in the cards. I mean, the sky is all about preventing, but I think we get the awareness from the astrology, especially, of how we can move forward, how we can move past something. So look within and see our capabilities, our strengths, and what we have surrounding us to aid us in moving forward, facilitate us in moving forward in some way. Oh, that's way too many cards. We're not going to sit here and do 5 oracle cards today. I've got lots to do. Oh my gosh. Okay, you were worth it. The 23 energy. So absolutely, you were worth it. You were deserving. I think I used that definitely with the Queen of Cups coming out, if not earlier and after that. You are worth it. Understanding your worth, your value, what you can accomplish, what you can do, is 90% of this is becoming aware of it. Please do not be saying, oh, anybody can do that. I've met so many people that are so creative, and they really don't think that their work is as beautiful and fantastic as it is. They feel in some way that everybody can do it if they just put their mind to it, but it's not true. You can do it. You can do it in a way that nobody else can. And so when you embrace that, when you understand that, that's when you can really move forward. So this is, you are worth it. Knowing that you are deserving. Knowing that if you've seen it in your mind, chances are that path is definitely for you. Or something very similar. The only way you can accept, respect, and cherish others is by accepting, respecting, and cherishing you. Accept praise and credit when it is given to you. When you learn to be accepting, you follow your true potential to blossom. You claim your worth and reflect that light to others. And when you see yourself in this light, other people cannot help but respond to your personal sense of value. As you strive towards more self-love each day, you will find yourself infused with new energy. It's okay to walk away from relationships that minimize or hurt you. Enjoy and love who you are. Enjoy and love who you are. That's the 18 energy coming in there. I mean, it's really just a validation of so much that we've already talked about today. And then we will get our new Animal Guide Tarot deck here. And on Saturday, I believe, I released the review of this deck. So I took you through quite a few of the cards. Read a couple of the book, but I don't think I'll use the book for this. I think I'll just talk to it. Unless you prefer me to, let me know. Let me know in the comments, please. Because I'm here for you. Okay, look at this. We got the 9 of Fire, and it's the Gazelle again. Okay, we just had the Gazelle, didn't we? It's beautiful fire energy. Okay, we'll bring it in nice and clear, please. Please. You've worked hard, for goodness sakes. You've worked hard, and what you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. Annoying challenges may pop up, but don't worry. You'll get through them, just as you have in the past. So know that you can get through anything once you decide that you're going to. You can persevere. You have the ability, you have the talent, you have the courage. Okay, so go within and summon it up and utilize it. We're very quick to act here. Okay, gazelles, not only do they leap, okay, and move very quickly, but they also kind of zigzag, so it's harder for anything to actually get them. So we're staying one step ahead here of anything that's trying to pull us down, pull us back. So first we have to identify what is pulling us down and pulling us back. And then we stay ahead of the game. We don't allow that energy to ever get close enough to us again to pull us down, to weigh us down, to stop us in our tracks. And know that what you've created is beautiful. It's worthy. You have talent. You have abilities. So don't play it down that anybody can do it. That's not true, or we'd all be doing it, because what you do is fantastic and you know it. So look within and understand that about yourself. That is a true talent and ability that you're going to utilize going forward in this world. So we have the 9 of fire. We have the 9 energy in the numerology as well, okay? So the 9 is about releasing, letting go, so that we can go forward, but it's a fire energy. So the fire energy wants us to thrive. So be the gazelle. I don't know why that's so fuzzy. I'll have to look and see if I need to adjust the camera in any way. Okay, so I'm going to skedaddle, okay? And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.